Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Kina. Today, you guys, I am so excited because it is Friday and that means we are doing a true crime mukbang. You guys, today's story, is gonna be a good one. If you like food and you like true crime, click that subscribe button. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up. Support your girl. We have a good time here. Okay, so I'm keeping it simple. I'm keeping it fun. We are doing an ice cream taste test mukbang. Here I have carnival churro flavored ice cream. I have Sour Patch Kid ice cream. I have Rolo, and then I've got the gelatos. This one is salted caramel truffle. Look at this. It's got like the little cookies on the bottom. I cannot wait to try this. Salted caramel is so good. And then this is a mint fudge cookie. And again, with the cookies on the bottom, this looks so legit. I'm excited. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Let me just give you the introduction to this story because it is so bizarre. I know you probably heard of this, but do you know the details? Do you know the before and after? Do you know what really happened? You're going to find out today. Today is about John and Lorena Bobbitt. I know you guys know that name. So they were an American couple married on June 18th, 1989. And their relationship made the tabloids, made the news. They were like, this case became so famous. Everybody knew about what happened. Why do I have this fork flailing around? So Lorena allegedly was raped, beaten, and sodomized by her own husband. So she cut his penis off. She cut it off and she threw it out the window. Let's start from the beginning. The incident occurred June 23rd, 1993 in Manassas, Virginia. I'm going to start with the Sour Patch Kid ice cream. Lorena stated in the court hearing that that evening when she went home, her husband raped her. And so in the middle of the night, she waited for him to go to sleep. She got up, went to the kitchen, got a drink of water. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh. I don't like Sour Patch Kids like the candy. I'm more of a chocolate person. This reminds me of like rainbow sherbet, but with a punch. Really good. I highly recommend this. This is delicious. So Lorena, after she got her drink of water, she grabbed a knife, an 8-inch carving knife, went back to the bedroom, pulled the bed sheets back, chopped off his penis, and went for a car ride. She left. She had to leave. What was she gonna do? Stand there, holding it, waving it around? So yeah, she got in the car. She went for a drive. She was headed towards a salon, like a nail salon, I think. This is the churro one. Ooh, I'm excited for this. And she was driving with one hand because she had the penis in the other hand. And she rolled down her window and she just threw it out the window. She just threw it out into a field, roadside. This tastes exactly like Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal milk. And it has chunks of the batter in here. If you like churros, this is delicious. I'm so happy. After she threw the penis out the window, oh my gosh, she called 911. This is 1993, so she pulled over. It didn't sound like she had a cell phone, right? She called 911. She told them what happened, and then she told them where they could find the penis in the field. She wasn't like vindictive, she said, so she didn't want to leave him penisless. So nice of her. After an extensive search, they found John Bobbitt's penis in the field, and they cleaned it with antiseptic and packed it with sailing ice. I took it to the hospital where John was trying to recover, and they sewed it back on. Let me tell you what John was doing while she was going for a drive, throwing penises out the window. John was freaking out, grabbed the bedsheet, was like wrapping it around himself, trying to stop all the blood, and then he went to a friend to drive him to the hospital. When he got to the hospital, the doctors were like, "Let me see your wrist," because he was holding himself and they thought his arm was bleeding. That was so much blood. When John let go of like the sheet, the towel, whatever, and the surgeon saw that he didn't have a penis, it was just gone, his jaw just dropped. Anyway, he got him on the bed, stopped the bleeding, waited for the penis to be found. It was a 9.5-hour surgery. John said it was a nightmare, the whole situation. Once he found out he didn't have a penis, he said it was a nightmare. He was freaking out. Can you imagine? I can't even imagine. Do you guys like Rolos? Look at this. There's like chunks of candy and caramel swirl. Ooh. It's so good. It's cold. I am living. I just need a moment. That's a good one. When Lorena was arrested June 23rd, they were asking her why she did it. You know, everybody wants to know why. Why'd you cut it off? And she said that John was very selfish in the bedroom. He would always have orgasms, and he would never wait for her to have one. This is a recorded conversation. That's not really why she did it, but she had to add that in there. Like, hey, by the way, he's selfish in the bedroom. I thought that was weird. Let's mix these. During the trial, the couple revealed incidents and the nature of their volatile relationship. And that's when Lorena, this is the salted caramel one, that's when Lorena said that he was abusing her physically, emotionally, sexually. She was saying John is a bad guy. Oh no. Where's my man? He's at work. I have a son. Hold on a second. Jason? Will you help me? I can't open these. Okay, we got it open. We're back in business. Salted caramel. I've heard such good things about these. Very excited. So yeah, Lorena was saying that her husband was abusive in all these ways. He would flaunt all of his infidelities. Is this crooked? You guys didn't tell me the camera was crooked. Is that bothering you? I bet that would bother me. Is that better? Sorry. She was saying that he was mentally abusive and he even forced her to have an abortion at one point. Oh, that was really sad. I want to get down to the good stuff. Look at that. Whoa. I know this probably isn't real gelato. I know it's not. I've had gelato. But this is thick and creamy and delicious. And rich. Wow. Okay, we got down to the white stuff too. Let's get a good bite of that. I'm gonna rate all of these at the end. They're all good, but we gotta see which one's the best. So Lorena was telling the court that John was a bad guy and that he's been beating her for years and that they were financially unstable, and John even stole her earrings and would sell them and spend the money. So both the prosecution and the defense side conceded that John did have a violent background of battery and abuse. And his stories weren't adding up. He was talking about the evening of the incident and what happened, and what he was telling the police and what he was saying in court was just like not adding up. Mint fudge cookie. This is going to taste like a Thin Mint. I know it. Mm-hmm. Mm. My teeth are suddenly getting like sensitive in the back to the coldness. Mm. Expert witnesses testified that there was physical and emotional abuse and that it was getting worse and worse over time. And Lorena actually feared for her safety. Like, she was scared of him all the time. One witness even said that John threatened her. I don't know if it was verbal or in a letter, but he said, if we're divorced or if we're separated, I will find you and I'll have sex with you whenever I want. He just seemed like a sexual deviant, just like on the prowl, you know what I mean? Just aggressive and sexually driven. John was later acquitted for rape due to his lack of consistency in his stories of what happened that night. And after 7 hours of deliberation, the jury found Lorena not guilty due to insanity causing irresistible impulse. You guys should look up that phrase, irresistible impulse. You know, a person can only take so much. They're gonna snap, they're gonna fight back, and they're gonna do something crazy. Like, don't we know that? Apparently John didn't know that. I love when the ice cream gets soft like this because it just like, I feel like all the flavors just kind of melt together and it's like soft like a cloud. Love it. Got that big Rolo. So as a result, Lorena couldn't be held liable for her actions. She was insane at the moment. She snapped. Under state law, the judge ordered her to undergo a 45-day evaluation at Central State Hospital in Petersburg, Virginia. And then she was released. She did no time. John was like, how? How does somebody get away with this? In 1995, after 6 years of marriage, John and Loretta got a divorce. You guys, let's talk about the aftermath, because this is when this story gets to be funny. Like, John, oh my God. John needed to pay his legal bills and his medical bills. He needed to make some income. So what did he do? He started a band called The Severed Parts. I was like, oh my gosh. They're famous at this point. Like the whole world knows about the wife that cut off her husband's penis. You know what I mean? So I think he was trying to use a little bit of that fame to help himself out. The band didn't do well. They barely made any money, so they broke up, right? So John was like, hey, you know what I'm going to do? In 1994, he appeared in a porno film called John Wayne Bobbitt, Uncut. 2 years later, in 1996, he was in another adult film called Frankenpenis. Frankenpenis. I can't. If you're not 18 years old, I'm sorry. Let's move on. If you're 18 or over, can you imagine Frankenpenis? Like, what? Okay, let's talk about life after that. I'll tell you a little bit about John, a little bit about Lorena, and then we'll wrap it up. In 1994, John was charged with striking a 21-year-old exotic dancer that he met in Vegas. So he's still violent. He got 15 days in jail for that. I guess it wasn't a big deal. In 1998, he appeared on the World Wrestling Federation, Monday Night Raw. He was a tow truck driver, a limo driver, a pizza delivery guy, a bartender. He was doing everything he could to make some money. I can see why Lorena was saying he was like financially unstable. Hey, guess what? He was even a minister in Las Vegas. In 2003, he was sentenced to prison this time because he violated his parole for some theft thing that he did. And in 2004, he got arrested again for battery twice in 1 year. Okay, so Lorena, she kept a pretty low profile, but she did get arrested in 1997. She was at home with her mom watching television, got mad, punched her in the face. Like, what? It sounds like they both had some like violence issues. And to punch your mother in the face? My goodness, I don't even know. In 2007, Lorena was working at a beauty salon in Washington, D.C., and that's where she started That's where she started her Lorena's Red Wagon organization, which helps to prevent domestic violence through family activities. So she's a changed woman too. In 2008, Lorena appeared on the morning show where she had an interview and she talked about her life after the incident, where she wasn't married. She never got married again, but she was with a partner and they had a 2-year-old daughter together and she was very happy. And she told Oprah that she had absolutely no desire or interest in seeing John again. But a month later, her and John did a show together, The Insider, where they were there together talking about everything, and John actually apologized to her publicly, you know, for how he treated her throughout the marriage. I don't know if she ever apologized for chopping off his penis, but she did say she regretted it. If somebody was like beating me and raping me and sodomizing me, I don't know that I would apologize for anything. Anyway, Lorena claimed that John still loved her and that he was still sending her Valentine's Day gifts like cards and flowers and stuff like that, allegedly. You guys can check out the Amazon docuseries that came out February of this year, 2019. It features interviews with both John and Loretta. Can you imagine seeing that person again? In her case, the guy that abused her so badly, and in his case, the woman that cut off his penis. Like, I'd like to see them together just to see the interaction. This is Lorena now. And she seems to be doing very well. She's not going to ever remarry again. Can you imagine being the new husband, though, if she did get remarried? She's been with her partner for 20 years, over 20 years. So they're basically married. But can you imagine being him? Like, don't make her mad, because if you fall asleep, you might wake up a little lighter. Let's rate these. I would say that the Sour Patch ice cream is a 9 out of 10. It's so good. This Rolo one, 9.5 out of 10. The churro one, it's good, but I would give that 7.5 out of 10. These. The salted caramel, I would give a 9 out of 10. And then this one, this is the mint fudge cookie that tastes like a Thin Mint. I'm really not in the mood for a mint flavor right now, even though I do love it. So I would give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Have you guys heard of the Bobbitt worm? Man, this case was so famous. There's so many things named after John Bobbitt. It's crazy, but the Bobbitt worm, it was named after this case because it has like scissor-like jaws that it uses to attack its prey. The Bobbitt worm. I can't. I hope you guys enjoyed today's true crime. I hope you all are having a wonderful weekend. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.